Hi, Sandy. It's Monday morning. Now, I don't know what day. I went insane last night or yesterday. I don't really know. I say I don't really know what happened. I mean, I wasn't out of my mind, but I'm not in a good place, and I didn't make it back here by the 8 o'clock curfew, and I spent the night outside and had crazy trauma, growling, yelling, screaming, body movements, blah 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 blah, on Lextran benches and all this kind of stuff, and it was insane until like midnight. It was like 4 or 5 hours on it, sitting on right below those railroad tracks, and is that Newtown Pike's at the bottom of Newtown Pike. It was insane, and so at some point, like, there was some switch inside me that's like, oh, you're spending the night on the street, because I don't, and I can't talk to people around here because I've already just worn them all out, and they're like, shut up talking about things in the past. You're only having it now, and I'm like, but this is how I've been processing my trauma for. Anyway, I'm in a really bad way. I'm not in my right mind, and this process, this whole fucking thing is killing me. It's like having to carry this bag back and forth, and so I had the bag with me last night, and like. I fell down at one point, stepped in a hole in grass and fell down and twisted my ankle. And it feels like every goddamn day I'm gonna die. And this, I'm in my first 5 days here, right? So they don't make the first in the 5 days to go out during the like 9 to 4 period or whatever. But in a couple of days, I'm going to have to. And it's like, where do I go? And what do I do all day long? I mean, people go down to this mission on 2nd Street, the rescue mission, and they spend their days there. I mean, so I'm hoping that's where like you can come in, but I don't think I'm going to survive it. I mean, based on what we've talked about and I assume you can enroll me, or we can start on August 1st and and then I could come to the center. I don't want to live in a goddamn homeless shelter. I don't want anything about this life. I really don't. And I would like to forward you an email from my mother to read, because this whole thing happened over a goddamn sandwich. I mean, I can tell you what happened. I made a sandwich. I made turkey and cheese and bread and mustard and put it on a napkin and walked in my room. And she says, you walk around here like you're, I don't know, like I'm unappreciative or some shit. I'm just trying to get through the day, and my body hurts, and I'm fractured and whatever else. And so, don't take that in there. I don't want any more ants. And I just ignored her, and I kept on walking, and I went in the room and I closed the door. And she came in to the room, and she took the goddamn sandwich, and she walked back into the dining room, and she put it on the table. She's like, you come in here and eat that. I'm like, I'm not a fucking 10-year-old child. So I walked out and I said, I'm not going to do this shit with you. And I grabbed the sandwich, and the rage in the woman's face right then. I mean, she was just like, and she went upstairs and she called my shit-ass brother, and he called the police. And who has the most cop trauma of anybody in this goddamn family? Me. It's certainly not any of them. We've got 2 cops in the hallway of the house, and they're standing there, telling me, she doesn't want you here. He says, do you pay rent? I'm like, I'm her son. He's like, she doesn't want you here. And that's it. This is the law in Kentucky. This is as much control you have over, your parents calling the police and throwing you out on the street. It's fucking insane. This would never happen in New York. So she created this whole goddamn situation. Number one, she created me. And so I'm living through the child abuse, blah, 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 neglected, the 14 split cells, She doesn't believe any of this shit's real. So she can't be responsible for it. She can't look at herself. Anything that I say, if I say no to her, that's like an act of violence to her, right? And if I say words that she doesn't like or doesn't want to hear, that's considered abusive to her. So when you read this email, it's like, and I can't control sometimes the things that come out of my mouth. I don't know who's saying them. It could be a self from the past. That's what it felt like living in that house. I was always like, it wasn't as bad as when I was here 6 years ago, when I really felt like I was coming apart, and that's why I left. It wasn't as bad this time. I mean, I was trying to deal with it. I'm surrounded by all my I've never had any use for my brother or his daughter, you know, and her shit is all over this room, and it's just, there's nothing of mine. I have no life, blah, 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 you know, and then the struggle with trying to get these appointments and, you know, the psych referral that went nowhere, and the dental referral that went nowhere, and the PCP referral that went nowhere, and the 2 trips to the ER to try to get, you know, shit. I'm broken. I'm so fucking broken. Why can't anybody see that? Why can't my mother see that? Come here real quick. And that's what I'm getting, like, because she can't. I don't know. The only thing she's concerned about is being able to control my behavior and the words that come out of my mouth. That's how I see it. That's what this whole fucking email is about. I'm going to forward it to you. You can read it. I don't think I'm being unreasonable. I don't think it's unreasonable for me to want to eat a sandwich in my room. I can't stand being around a woman most of the time. I don't want to be there. I don't want to live there with her. It's obvious we don't get along. I mean, it's like a fucking tomb, and I don't want to spend my days on the street. If they make me start going out, it's 9 to 4. So I need help. I need rescue. For the last 6 goddamn years since I walked out of her house, I need somebody to pick me up and put me somewhere and say, here, you can live here and you can do this. That's what I've needed. And I haven't been able to. And I haven't been able to get Social Security Disability to help me. So I need a lawyer, and I need a letter from somebody saying what I say is true so that I can get food stamps, because I tried that and that didn't work. Every goddamn thing I've tried to do here has not worked. And when I talk about it to these old men, they're like, just let it go, forget about it. You know, I'm like, I'm not going to let it go, because I don't want to go. I don't want this to be my life. I've watched everything that I ever had fall away and get lost or break or get stolen or had to sell. And I'm still going through it. The bottom hasn't hit yet, I don't think. I mean, what's next? I can just lose a limb. And I was on the street last night. Oh, fuck, this is going to take like 9 hours to upload. I should shut up. Anyway, any hope you can give me, any contact you can give me about this moving forward, that I'll have something to look forward to and could maybe get out of here or not have to sit outside during the month of August, and I could come to your place. I mean, I know we can't fix the housing situation. I don't know how the hell to do that, but anything you can tell me, I'd appreciate it. And I'm really not in my right mind. This happened over and over and over in Thailand, but at least I had a room, and I could wait 3 or 4 days, and I would like come back. It would come back into my body and come back into my right mind, and not. But I'm fractured, I'm shattered, I'm confused. This is dysregulation, right? And I don't know who it is that's dysregulated. So we're sitting here next to the rat trap, and one of the many, and I'm hoping that Mom will put some money in my Fifth Third account, because it was overdrawn. And maybe I can have some cash to buy something, but this is awful for me. And after having, I don't know why she can't fucking understand mental illness and my needs,
well,
and trying to get, you know,
one more session at the bike shop.
And I don't know.
And I get my bike.
You know, cut me a fucking break, Mom. Anyway, thank you. I hope to hear from you soon. I don't know how you'll contact me. This phone doesn't work as a phone. I'm here at the Hope Center, or I'm not. I don't have to go out. I got here the 11th. Was that the 11th or the 12th when she threw me out? I don't know what today is, the 16th? Maybe. I don't think I have to go out. I haven't met with a case manager or case worker or whatever. I haven't met with anybody. I don't know. I'm so fucking lost. And nobody seems to understand that this is really hard for me. So this is what came out of me last night on Lextran benches and loud and, you know, on Newtown Pike. Bye. Thank you. Bye.